All right, well, I have 11 o'clock a.m. Mountain Standard Time, so we're going to get started. I'm so excited to welcome you all to this upgrade free webinar. I'm Jenny Carlson, the Body Image Builder, and I am going to share with you 6 simple steps to upgrading your life. Now, as the Body Image Builder, my goal is to help you with your body image. Obviously, in the Body Image Builder. And body image is not just about our physical body, although body is part of that title, body, and I do have many certifications to help with your physical body. And we're going to cover our health and well-being physically, because that is important. But image is also in there. And our body image is the way we see our body, the way we see ourselves, and the way we think about ourselves. Not just, visually what I see in front of me in the mirror when I look down and I look at my arms or I look at my tummy or my legs. It's what we see in our mind's eye, our perception of our body image. And I want to help us upgrade that body image. We live in a society today where we are bombarded with images that we are not good enough as we are. So we must buy all of these products so that we can be good enough to live. It's kind of the feeling that I get, the messages that we're seeing. And I'm not okay with that. As a mom of 3 girls, I don't want my girls growing up feeling like they're not good enough unless they wear the right clothes or do their hair a certain way or wear this certain makeup or they have a certain size waistband. And so I wanted to share some of these things that I've been practicing and that have helped me and my clients feel better about our lives and about our bodies and have healthier, happier lives. So let's get started here. So upgrade, when you think of an upgrade, I typically think of, oh, hey, my phone, it's time for an upgrade. Yay, I wonder what cool new tricks my phone is going to do when I download the new upgrade. Or like an add-on, something that we're adding on. And when we're thinking about upgrading our lives, what are we doing? Welcome, Team Awesome. What are we doing to upgrade our lives? And let's see. Okay. What are we doing to make our health better? What are we doing to make our relationships better? What are we doing to make our financial situation better, our spirit better? What are we doing to make all of these things better, to upgrade them, to have it running more smoothly? When I think of my phone, the upgrade, it usually fixes some bugs, some freezes where it's going a little bit slower, or there's some cool new apps that help me run more efficiently, or they take some things away or they delete some things. And so I just kind of want you to, if you've got a pen and paper, I want you to write down your definition of upgrade. What does upgrade mean to you? And what does it mean in terms of health? If you were to have an upgrade in your health, if you were to have an upgrade in your relationships, if you were to have an upgrade in your business, in your finances, in your spirituality, what would you do? How would you upgrade that? So write that down. And then I kind of want to talk, I want to do a little scale, a rating scale here. So let me find, maybe I can find it, do a screen share here. There we go, share screen. Okay, so we can clear all drawings. Okay, so I want you to, on your piece of paper, I'm going to text here, I want you to rate a couple of things. So I want you to write out your health and physical vitality, whatever word that is for you. I want you to write out your wealth, and financial prosperity. Write down your faith and spirituality, love and relationships. And if there's anything else that you kind of are hoping to work on, those are usually my top ones that I want to work on. So let's write those out on your piece of paper, and then I want you to honestly rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. So 1 being, oops, undo, redo, there we go. 1 being, I am not where I want to be, and 10 being, it is as perfect as it can possibly be. Honestly, just ask yourself. And I like to state it in an I am statement. I am healthy. I am physically vital and energized. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how true is that for me? And then I'll get a little number that pops in my head. That's the one. So you don't have to overthink it. Just on a scale of 1 to 10, how healthy are you? How wealthy and financially prosperous are you? How is your faith and spirituality? How are your love and relationships? And if you want to break any of these down into subcategories, like with spouse, children, parents, siblings, work relationships, you are welcome to do that as well. But just really fast, give yourself a couple of ratings here. And then in the chat box, when you're done, go ahead and just type, got it. Just another couple seconds to finish it up. And I'll type a little, here's the chat box in the chat box so that we can find the chat box. There we go. Okay, we've got some done. Okay, so as you rated yourself, I want you to kind of think, is this where I want to be? Am I happy here? Am I content here? Am I complacent here? Am I just surviving here? And in all of those areas, you might have different variations of those, like, oh, I'm doing really good here. Of course, there's always room to improve, right? But am I really honestly giving myself, like doing as much work as I can to make this better? And is there a way that I can improve? So as you've rated yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in all of your different areas, and then you've gone, is this where I want to be? On the side of those numbers that you put out there, you can, let's see if I can screen share here again, if it'll show up. Okay, so out here in the text, if I wrote down that I was, oh, there we go, right here. Okay, so for health and physically vitality, I feel like I'm an 8. Wealth and financial prosperity, let's give that a 6. Faith and spirituality, I feel like I'm a 9. Love and relationships. Okay, so there's where I'm at now. Of course, this is always totally accurate, but let's just say, now I want to be a 10. You know, you can put down whatever number you want, but why wouldn't you want to be a 10? And then I have to ask myself, okay, if I'm at 7, let's take this one for example. If I'm at a 7, what does it take to get me, why won't it draw? Here we go. Whoa, it went all weird. Okay, let's clear everything. Okay, so here's our 1. Nope. A lot of dots. There's our 1. Here's our 10. And let's say I'm at a 4 in one of my areas. There is this huge gap here between 4 and 10. How do we bridge the gap? How do we go from a 4 and upgrade ourselves to a 10? What have you been doing? What worked? What didn't work? What are you open to trying? Let's see if I can get the chat to work. Darling, we can talk after. Thank you. In an hour. Okay.
What did you need?
Uh-oh. Let's see. We need to mute. There we go. Technical difficulties. Childhood difficulties. Children are so fun. Okay, so what are we going to do to bridge the gap? There's a lot of really cool tools out there, and the ones that I wanted to share with you today, there were 6 simple tools to help you get from where you are now to where you want to be. I mean, if we were to ask our little, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed child self, our 10-year-old self, where we want to be when we were in our 30s or 40s or 50s, would we be like, I think I'd be okay at a 7. I think I'm okay, just living at a 6, just barely getting by, just being okay with what's going on. I think that'll be okay. I think that's fun. No, we wanted everything. We were told by all of our teachers and our parents, you can do whatever you want and shoot for the moon and all of these fun things. And then we start to just get in survival mode, and we just are okay with what's happening. Like, yeah, this is okay, I guess. And I want to give you permission to give yourself permission that we can change. We can wake up and upgrade. We can move up that scale, and we can have the things that we want and do the things that we want and be healthy and happy. So this is what I want to share with you guys today, that you can be okay with where you are now, right? Acceptance is always the first step, right? Oh, okay, I'm at a 6. Okay, I'm at a 4. All right. Acceptance is always the first step, right? And I hate saying that because it always makes me mad. Just going to be honest. And sometimes I've had to even, what's the word? I had to mourn where I was. I had to go, oh my gosh, what have I done? Why am I here? This is not okay. And go, well, okay, it is what it is. I have to accept that, but have to mourn the loss of who I thought I would have been. Does that make sense? I thought I would have been so much further along. I thought that, in my business, I would be at this place, my bank account would have this much money in it, that my body would look a certain way. And I really expected that it was going to look that way or be that way. And so I had to go, okay, well, I'm not there. So I have to mourn that. I have to mourn that I'm not where I thought I would be. So for me, it kind of goes along with the acceptance, and as acceptance is the first step to everything. Yes, I accept I'm not at a level 10 where I want to be, and it really makes me mad. So I'm going to let myself be mad. I'm going to let myself be sad. I'm going to let myself be upset and feel that emotion so that I don't repress it and then it just comes back to bite me in the butt again. Because that's the last thing we want, is to have those emotions just come back to beat you up all the time. So when we've rated ourselves on a scale of 1 to 10 in all of our areas of our life, and we're not quite at a 10 yet, and we've got this huge bridge that we need to cover right here from 4 to 10, we've got this huge bridge that we've got to cover. What is that bridge? What is that bridge? So I am going to share that with you here. Are you ready? Are you excited? So bridge. So B-R-I-D-G-E. R-I-D. You guys can write this on your own paper. What is happening? That is funny. I should watch what I'm doing. There we go. Did I do it? Oh, so close. Okay. Bridge. We've got to bridge this gap between our whatever number we're at and 10, where we want to be, where we are now and where we want to go to upgrade our lives. So the first B is we have to be who we want to be. We have to act this place, act the part. You know, if I were to ask you, what are your goals? And maybe say your goal is to lose weight. Well, what do you hope to feel when you lose that weight? Do you hope to feel more confidence? Do you hope to feel more worthy? Do you hope to feel desirable? Do you hope to feel sexy? Well, instead of waiting to lose the weight to be more confident and to feel worthy and more desirable and sexy, you can feel confident, desirable, worthy, and sexy now in the body that you have. You absolutely can. The only rule, the only thing that is stopping you from doing that is the rules in your head that say you have to weigh a certain amount before you're worthy. You have to weigh a certain amount before you can be confident. You have to wear a certain size jeans before other people are going to find you desirable or sexy. That is a made-up rule in your head that you put there or somebody else put there and you believed. Either way, you're part of the problem with that. So the cool thing with knowing that you're part of the problem is now you get to be the solution. Instead of being victim, oh, somebody else did this to me. Okay, I chose this. Maybe somebody else said it to me, but I accepted it. So now I can release it. So I want you to think, what are your goals in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, in your spirituality? What are your goals and why do you want to reach those goals? What are the feelings that you hope to embody when you reach that goal? What do you hope to embody when you reach that goal? And be that. Be confident. Feel abundant. Feel successful. Feel like you have the freedom to go and be and do whoever you want and whatever you want, whenever you want. Now, so that is the first step, is to be who you want to be. And that one just takes a little bit of training, a little bit of practice, right? Going, oh, I made up these rules, so I can change them. It's kind of a really radical thought process change, and there's a lot of cool tools that we can use to help that. Like declarations really help. Declarations can really help solidify, I am confident, I am sexy, I am beautiful, or every day in every way I'm becoming more and more confident in my ability to blank. Whatever it is, you can choose to do that every day. Okay, so how do I type right here? All right, so R is to read and surround yourself with inspiring things. Read inspiring things, talk to people that inspire you, watch inspiring videos and movies, listen to inspiring music. You have to surround yourself with things that lift you up and excite you and make you, help you, not make you, but help you into that state of being that you want to have. Is this gonna move? Well, there we go. Ta-da! So you gotta, you get to choose. Again, this is all about you and what you can do to upgrade your life. So on that scale of 1 to 10, if you were a 4 and you want to be a 10, you get to make some changes. And this is going to help you bridge that gap. Be who you want to be. Embody that feeling that you want. Read inspiring things. As you do that, as you listen to inspiring music, as you watch inspiring TVs, as you surround yourself with inspiring and uplifting people, you will begin to be that person. You will begin to be inspired, and you will start uplifting others and uplifting yourself and upgrading your life. So what we surround ourselves with, we become. What we listen to becomes our thoughts. What we see becomes our visions and our dreams. So If what you're looking at right now, if what you look out and see you don't like, well, you get to start to change that. You get to choose, what am I going to put in? Input in my eyes. What am I going to look at? Vision boards. What am I going to listen to? Positive music, positive self-talk. What am I going to do with my body? Am I going to do inspiring things? Am I going to sit and stare at Facebook and just scroll through watching everybody else live their lives, while I sit here and feel depressed? So you'll get to choose what you're going to do. And that's always going to be the underlining thing, is you get to choose. And you is the first letter in upgrade. So you are the very first thing that you get to work on to upgrade your life. Okay, so invest in yourself. Okay, so let's talk about investing in yourself for a second. Investing isn't always about money. And I want to just take a second to recognize the visceral reaction that you had when I said invest in yourself. Was it this like, oh, she's going to sell me something now. Oh, I don't have the money. I don't have the time, blah, blah. And it's not always about money. You get to live with you forever. For the rest of your life, you are stuck with you. And if you don't take time or money or energy or effort in helping you to be better, then who else is going to do it? Really, like, who else is going to take care of you? Who else is going to help you? Okay, so can we see the list of the 4 things we're rating ourselves on? So it was just, it was health, wealth, love and relationships, and there was one more, spirituality. And if there's any more that you'd like to do, or subcategories, you can do that. But you're the only person that gets to take care of you. So if you want an upgrade, if you want your life to be better, you get to invest that time, that energy, that effort into you. And it's the best, most well spent, bestest. It is the best time, best money that you will ever spend is on upgrading yourself. So I have mentors in multiple areas of my life. I have a business mentor, I have a yoga mentor, and I have a spiritual mentor. I have 3 different mentors. I would like to have more, but that is kind of what I have right now. And I have different teachers that teach me and help me in different areas of my life where I want to upgrade, where I recognize I am not where I know I can be. I am not where I want to be yet. And so let me ask somebody else that knows what they're doing, that's already achieved it, and I'm going to ask them to help me, to teach me, to guide me, to mentor me. And that's what I have done. And it's the best. It's amazing when I do that and I leave and it's like, oh, these amazing ahas. Or even when I wake up earlier in the morning and I just spend time meditating and doing a personal private practice where I'm just breathing and I'm listening to my body, or I'm journaling and I'm getting rid of the negative emotions and I'm inputting more positive into my life. It is some of the best time ever spent. Because I'm healing me, I'm helping me. And when I'm helped, when I'm whole and healthy and complete, then I can go out and help other people. But if I'm broken and I try to give somebody something, it doesn't work. It doesn't work very well. Okay, so where are we at? We are on D. Oh, now I have to add another box. Let's see. D. Okay. So D is, we're going back to the 90s here. You got to just do it. You got to do the work. There was this really funny book that I saw one day. I just read the title. I didn't really look into it much more, but it really made me laugh. And it said, "Don't you hate it when exercise is the answer?" And as someone who has found a form of exercise that I really love, like I really love yoga, so it's like, yay, getting to exercise is so fun. But when it comes to this negative mental gunk that I've got going on that I'm trying to get rid of, And it's like, oh, I got to do those tools. I got to do those tools. I know the tools. I just got to do the tools. And it's just doing the work over and over and over and over again. I was always taught as a child that practice makes perfection. And I don't believe in that. And it really bothered me because I thought, I'll never be perfect because we're human and I can't be perfect. So I just had all this anxiety about it. And then I thought, well, why even practice? Because I'm not going to be perfect. And then I kind of started to learn my own definition of perfection, and perfection in a way that we are perfect as we are. So even if I have labeled myself at a 4 in my finances, that is still perfect because I'm exactly where I need to be in this moment in time to learn what I need to learn to become who I'm supposed to become, to be that 10 that I want to be. I have to go through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and I get to learn all these cool things on that bridge from 4 to 10, and that is perfect. And my journey to get there is perfect because it's exactly what is supposed to happen. It's this divine timing, this universal amazingness, call it your higher power, energy, source light, whatever you want to call it. It is in you already. You are perfection as you are, even in your imperfections. So practice to me meant more of a progress, because I believe that that's what we're here for on this earth to do in our, meat suits, is to progress, is to learn and move forward and keep trying, keep practicing. And in yoga, there's this fabulous quote that Guru Sri Patabi Jois always says, and it's practice and all is coming. And on my mat, it's really easy to practice. It's like, oh, it's just a practice. Oh, it's just a yoga practice. So what if I didn't get my splits today? No big deal. It's just a practice. There's not like a yoga Olympics or a performance. But sometimes in my life, it's a little bit harder to switch that over and go, oh my gosh, I totally messed up. I'm in really big trouble. And instead of going, yeah, it was just a practice. There's no life Olympics. There's no performance that I have to do to stand up on a stage and show everybody my bank account and show everybody, my relationship status and show everybody, my weight or, anything like that. That doesn't exist. It's only in our minds that we're freaking out about it, right? It has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. And we set the level of what perfect is, so we can change that level, which is super cool. So do the work and be okay with the results. It's practice. It's practice. It's practice. It's practice. And practice is progress. And we all just want to progress. We all want to move forward. We all want to go from that 4 to that 10 or the 6 to the 10 or wherever you are on that scale. We're bridging that gap, but it takes work to go through that. And work is only a 4-letter word if you allow it to be. You get to choose. So let's go to moving right along. Why isn't it going? It's moving. There we go. Okay. So G, text. Thank you. Oh. Whoa. It's covering the other one. There we go. Okay. G is give gratitude. You guys, this one is really, we hear so much about this. And there's so many ways to give gratitude. But gratitude is really one of the ultimate ways to celebrate our life, to celebrate where we are, celebrate our perfection in our imperfection. You get to give gratitude for doing the work. You get to give gratitude for investing in yourself. You get to give gratitude for all the inspiring people and books and music that that surround your life, that you have put there. And you get to give gratitude for the feelings that you want to be. Give gratitude for feeling confident in your skin. Give gratitude for feeling abundant. Give gratitude for all of those things. And it is the highest vibrational form of energy that we can give. And so we have to look at it and go, okay, how can I give gratitude for something that my brain is going, you don't have yet, right? Well, I don't have that perfect body yet. How can I give gratitude for it? Well, what does your body do now? What can your body do now? And give gratitude for that. And then the every day in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger, healthy and healthier, thinner and thinner, more and more abundant, more and more successful. Every day in every way, I help more and more people. So find something that you can give gratitude for. And there's a whole bunch of really cool ways that we can do this. So there's prayer, meditation, and journaling. Those are my top 3 favorite ways to do it. Like having a gratitude journal is always really fun. Every night, write 3 new things that you're grateful for that day, and you can't repeat anything that you've written in the past. And that's a fun little 30-day experiment, or if you can take it longer, go longer. That's awesome. We like to ask our kids at the end of every day, what was your favorite thing that happened today? And they get to talk about their favorite thing that happened for the day. And it's a form of giving gratitude for the day. In prayer, what are all of the things that you're grateful for? If you could just look around, there was this one meme that I love that said, what if you woke up today with only the things you said you were thankful for yesterday? What would you wake up with? And that was really shocking to me, because I kind of have this not all the time, but sometimes I have like this kind of rote prayer, thanks for this, thanks for that, thanks for this, thanks for that, please bless, please bless, please bless, amen. And I go to bed. And if that were the prayer that I went to bed with and I woke up the next day, I would not have very many things. And so just seeing, opening your eyes and being aware of what you're grateful for. There's this thing called perception blindness, where you don't see the things that you don't have in your mind to see. Does that make any sense? Did I explain that right? So the story I love to tell with this is my girls, one day I was picking up from school and they started yelling bingo and smacking each other. And I'm, what are they doing? So stop hitting, explain. What is this bingo thing that you're doing? Go, Mom, whenever you see a yellow car, you get to yell bingo and hit somebody. And so similar to slug bug, but now it's for yellow cars. And I'm going, okay, well, I live in Utah and there's not many taxi cabs around other than school buses. I don't really think we're going to see many yellow cars. So carry along, children, carry on. And of course we were leaving school, so they're all the school buses, and that's what they were hitting each other for. But on the short little 3, maybe 5-minute drive home from school, I can't even tell you, I saw maybe 5 different yellow cars. I was blown away. And was it just magically that day yellow cars started driving on the road? No. What happened is I had perception blindness. There was no need for my mind to pick up yellow cars. There was no need. Now, all of a sudden, there's a game, there's a relevance. My brain goes, if we don't see a yellow car, we're going to get hit. So yellow car, yellow car, yellow car, yellow car. It was amazing. We have this in our lives, in our homes, with our children, in our neighborhoods, with politics, with the environment, with money. We have it with our health. We have it with relationships, where we are perception blind. We don't see the things that we haven't trained our brain to see. Now, don't get mad at yourself for this, because we don't know what we don't know, and we're learning. So we get to go, okay, cool, new tool. What do I want to see? What do I want to see? What do I want my life to look like? And train your brain. Okay, today we're going to look for all the times that my husband glances at me and gives me a little, hey. And notice how many times your husband pays attention to you throughout the day, or how many times he texts you or gives you a call or sends you an email or tags you in something on Facebook that you know that you're going to like. And like, oh, isn't that sweet? He was thinking about me, instead of, he never pays attention to me and he doesn't love me and he's just so involved in his own stuff that he'll never really care about me. And then what am I training my brain to look for? Oh yeah, that he doesn't pay attention to me, that he doesn't care about me. That's what I'm training my brain to look for. Instead, train your brain to look for the things that you want to see. How do my children behave? How often do my children behave well? How kind are they to each other? And give compliments on those. Honor those. Hey, that was so nice for you to share that. Hey, that was so nice for you to do that for your sister. Hey, that was so nice that you said that to that person. And be on the lookout for those and give gratitude for those. because what you have gratitude for expands. Yay, isn't that awesome? Okay, next is E, and this is one of my favorites. Expect miracles. You, my darling, are a miracle, as you are. We talked about this, about investing in yourself or practice do the work, being perfect. You are perfect. Divinely, you are perfect as you are. You are the miracle. I mean, the odds of you being born as you is very high. The odds are very large. Slim? I don't know how to say that. But you're very rare. You're very rare. You're the only you that has ever existed and that will ever exist. And so you are the miracle. So expect miracles. And this kind of goes more into that perception blindness philosophy, right? If we expect that nothing good ever happens to us, if we have this, oh, I never win contests. Oh, nobody ever wants to call and ask me out on a date. Oh, I just never can lose weight. I've tried and tried and tried and I just never can. We have cut ourselves off from even being able to see the possibilities, to see the solutions out there. But if we go, okay, I'm going to expect that there's a possibility that there's something out there, that there is someone out there, my soulmate is waiting for me and I will recognize them when it's time. I'm going to expect that I can receive large amounts of money without having to do a whole bunch of really hard work for it all the time. I can expect to find money. I find money all the time on the ground. It's so awesome. And before, I didn't even look for it. But when I started training my brain, one day I had this experiment. Okay, let's see how much money I can just find today on the ground. And I would go looking for it. And I found a $20 bill. Boom. And then of course, a whole bunch of pennies and quarters and nickels and dimes. But I found that day a $20 bill because my brain wasn't perception blind to it. My brain was, okay, we're looking for money. We're looking for money. We're looking for money. Do you see it? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. And that's that little, there it is trick is a really cool way when you lose your keys or something, instead of walking around going, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Because you're training your brain to just keep looking for it. Instead go, there it is. There it is. There it is. I see it. I see it. There it is. There it is. So whenever you have a problem and you're looking for a solution, there it is. That's the idea. There it is. I know it. I know it. It's coming. This is it. I found it. And you just trick your brain to go, oh, we found it. Where is it? I see it. I agree. Because our brain wants to believe everything that we say. Because our brain wants to be right. Always. So this is your bridge to upgrade. Be who you want to be. You've got to embody that feeling. And if you look at your goals and go, okay, when I achieve financial freedom, I will have peace of mind. Well, start having peace of mind right now. Discover what you need to do to have that peace of mind. When I meditate, I feel so peaceful. Okay, so if I need to have a peace of mind to be more abundant, because instead of waiting for the goal to come and then having that feeling, go, okay, I'm going to have the feeling and then the goal will show up. What do I need to do to have peace of mind? Be who you want to be. Read inspiring things. Surround yourself with inspiring people. Watch inspiring movies. Listen to inspiring music. You are programming your mind all the time with the things that you see on Facebook, on TV, the things that you hear on the radio, the things that you say to yourself. You are programming your mind. So be careful of what you're putting in there. Be mindful and put really good things in there. And then, of course, there's also a lot of ways that we can clear out the negative stuff. All right, invest in yourself. And I wanted to do this fun little, if we want to talk about money, and it's not always about money, right? Sometimes it's about time and energy. Invest love, invest sleep, invest healthy food, invest effort to yourself. But let's take over here. Over here. Okay. So let's do a coffee a day. Coffee or substitute for your Diet Coke or your Monster drink. whatever your drink of choice is. Okay, so on average, the average coffee is like $3.50. Diet Cokes, depending on the size, is $1.50, and then Monsters are what, $3 something. So let's just do an average of let's do $2 a day. Okay, so if we do $2 a day, 30 days in a month, that is $60 a month that you're spending. And then from there, that's what, $60. Somebody that's better at math can probably do this faster than me. What? Is that right? $60, which is a month, times 12 months, is that 720. Darling, go find Daddy. Thank you. $720 a year that you are spending.
Can I talk to him?
You can go down there and talk to him. Thank you. $720 a year. Do you know how many really good books you could buy for that? Or motivational CDs or seminar tickets that you could buy for that? Like, if we're going to just talk money, let's talk about, is coffee and Diet Coke or Monsters or whatever your poison is that really good for your health? So let's save your health and invest that money in your personal development. Just something to think about. Okay, so now we're back at D, a little recap of do it. You gotta set goals because if you're just gonna say, darling child, if you're just gonna say, okay, I'm just gonna do it, I'm just gonna make myself be awesome. But why? What is your purpose? What is your plan for being awesome? Why do you want to be so awesome? And we kind of talked about this in the Be Who You Want to Be. But if you're embracing that, what is your purpose for doing that? And you don't have to have like, I'm going to save children's lives, or I'm going to, go help everybody, or, save the planet, world peace. It doesn't have to be anything huge like that. It can just be something simple like, I'm going to take care of me and my family so that we're healthy and we're clear and we know how to be good citizens, good people on this planet, and make an impact just in our little neighborhood. That is a good purpose. That is a good purpose. And as you start moving towards your goals, your purpose will change. My purpose has changed so many times. First, I started out, I was just going to be a personal trainer, going to help people lose weight and build muscle, and teach girls, women, not girls, women, and girls too, that lifting weights does not like make you huge, bulky, muscular, that it's healthy to lift weights. That was my purpose. And then my purpose was to teach people how to eat healthy, whole foods. And then my purpose moved into yoga. I wanted to teach people yoga. And then my purpose kept changing. And that's okay. Your purpose can change. But find something that when you think, oh, I don't know if I can do the work anymore, that you go, no, my purpose is bigger than that right now. And even though I'm tired, even though I'm frustrated, even though I feel like I'm failing, I'm going to keep moving forward because my purpose is big enough. And it always helps to have accountability buddies that help you with are you really doing what you're supposed to be doing? Keep you on track. Okay, so give gratitude. We talked about prayer and journaling, and how gratitude is just the highest form of energy that you can have. If you can really feel grateful and not just say, I'm thankful for, but go, oh my gosh, I am so blessed. I'm so blessed to have this amazing body that takes me everywhere I need to go. That no matter how horribly I treat this body, how much crap food I feed it, how sedentary I am, and how I don't exercise and take deep breaths, it still gets up out of bed every single day and puts one foot in front of the other and does what I ask it to. I am so grateful for my body. When we can have that feeling, when we really feel it, and I got all emotional, just, oh man, my body is amazing. I love my body. If I can feel that and really embrace that, that is when the magic starts to happen. And that takes us to the expecting miracles. Open your eyes. Miracles are happening all around us. Stop closing your eyes. Stop pretending that it's not there, or stop pushing them away, right? This is what I've been in the past week. I've noticed that I have been pushing success away. Nope, I'm not good enough for that. I can't handle that. I can't do it. And so I self-sabotage. And so I've been pushing it away. What would happen if I were to just open up my mind and go, what if? What would it look like if this were to happen? What would that feel like? And just allow my imagination to be open. And then I'm training my brain to look for it. Oh, what if that happens? Well, is it possible? You know, like those yellow cars that just showed up everywhere. Is that really possible? Do they really exist? Can money just show up to me? Can my soulmate just show up out of the blue, be somebody I didn't even think it was possible? Can I really have an easy time eating healthy and moving my body? Can I really love exercise? What would that look like if I loved exercise? And just allow yourself to be open to expect it. I am open to receive new possibilities. The universe abhors a vacuum. Abhors a vacuum. It just cannot exist. If something is taken away, something is put in its place, always. So if we have a negative thought come in and we get rid of it, but we don't ever replace it with something else, then something else just automatically gets sucked in there. So we want to choose and be conscious of what we're putting in, what we're taking out, and then what we put in. Okay, do we have any questions on bridging? Let me stop share. Do you have any questions on this bridge method, the 6 steps to upgrading your life? If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the chat box here. Give everybody a minute. All right, no questions? You guys got this. Run me through training our, finish typing here. Okay, so run me through training our brains to see things. I'm having a hard time with visualization. I can't see what I want to visualize. Okay, like literally you can't see it in your mind? Right, okay. So if I were to say, whatever you do, don't think about a pink elephant, what happens? Let's see if I unmute you. You see it. Okay. So that is visualization. And it's a practice, right? Just like everything else, some people are really good at visualization. I'm a very visual person. I learn by seeing and I learn by doing. It's the combination of those two that helps me to learn. Some people are audio, some people are visuals, or just kinesthetic. I'm the combination of I have to see it first, and then I have to be able to manipulate it somehow in some form tangibly, because my body wants to understand it kinesthetically. But that seeing that pink elephant is the visualization. So just practicing, what is it that you want to see, to visualize? And for some reason, I can't. Let's see. Okay, you're unmuted, Chancey.
Oh, I'm too shy to talk.
Okay, so you want to visualize losing weight. So do you have a past you where you were fit, healthy, and thin the way you wanted to be?
Yes, and I've pulled out those pictures, but when I do my visualizations and I close my eyes, I have to keep opening them up and peeking at the pictures because I can't see it.
You can't see it.
No matter how hard I try or want to.
Okay. All right. So that's just one of those things I would say you just get to keep practicing.
Okay.
And there may be a block there that's keeping you from visualizing it. Something in your mind that says that's not okay, that's not allowed. And that would be something that we would want to talk about one-to-one to try and get to the root of and discover why is your brain not allowing you to see that? Because if your brain won't let you see it, then it's not going to help you see what's going on around you. So maybe the question you get to ask your brain is, why won't you let me see that? Why is it not okay to see myself that way? And then kind of sit with it and journal with it and see what comes up for you.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for asking your question.
Thank you. This was really great.
Oh, good. Okay, does anybody else have any other questions? We all learn from everybody. Give you just a minute to type, or is there a way to raise your hand? All right. Okay. Well, if you liked what we learned today, I wanted to share with you, it's called Upgrade Group Mentoring. This is a 3-month group mentoring program where I'm going to help you with each of these steps, bridging the gap between, let's see, whoa, where'd we go? There we are. Okay, so bridging the gap between where you are now and where you want to be so you can upgrade that life. We are going to talk about all things body, mind, spirit. So we are going to talk about diet and exercise, and I am going to give you a challenge on each of those to see if you can upgrade where you are now to where you want to be. We're going to talk about mental, emotional, spiritual healing. We're going to take all of those negative thoughts that we've got going around, the negative feelings and emotions that we have trapped in our body. We're going to get rid of them. And just like the law of the vacuum, we have to fill them up with something else so that it doesn't just recycle back in or something else that's negative go back in there. So we're going to train our brain. We're going to train our emotions. We're going to release the negative, old, bad, yucky story that we've had about ourselves, and we're going to replace a new one. And we're going to practice this visualization. We're going to practice these embracing, embodying, being who we want to be. We're going to practice all of these. There's specific tools and challenges I'm going to give you. You're going to be introduced into a private Facebook group where you get buddied up with some accountability buddies, so that you are going to be held accountable to not only me, but now other people as well are going to be watching you and cheering you on. It's a good way. It's not a like, I'm watching you. It's all good, right? To have that support and like, okay, my purpose is to, do really good in this group challenge, right? And so that I can say that I did my all, and that's a good purpose to have. And then we're doing our work. So the investment is $9.97. Right now it's early bird phase because it starts next month. It'll start in August. So the early bird discount is 25% off. So it's $747. And on top of this, you get all of my online programs. You get my Power Up Your Life. It's 5 simple steps connecting body, mind, and spirit. That's an audio and a workbook. You get my 8 steps to a happier, healthier you, which is 8 audios, a workbook, and a recipe book. You get my Uncovering the Real You workbook, which is a workbook of habits that range from spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical, so that you get to kind of pick what habit do I want to work on now, and how do I do this, so that you can uncover who you're really meant to be. Get to that 10 that you want to be instead of the 4 where you are now, or wherever you are now. You get my 3 Secrets to Lose Weight and Feel Great Starting Today ebook, and my Blissful Body Meditation course, which is a meditation album that's really healing on it helps rewire your neural pathways, which is super cool. The science behind that one. And my husband's and my Ruin to Rockin' album, which is a audio on our relationship and how we were ruining our relationship, the 5 ways that we were ruining it, specifically the 5 things that that was really ruining us, and the 5 ways that we were able to turn it around and rock our relationship. So you get all of those. I will email you guys all the link to this if you have any questions about this. Oh, wow, that's really big. Maybe it's easier to read now. Look at that. You also get a one-on-one coaching session with me. So if, like Shancy was talking about having a hard time visualizing her weight loss, I could really go in and help her on a one-on-one coaching session. We could really dive in and pinpoint that root belief that's causing her to not be able to see that's stopping her from getting the results that she wants. So it's really fun. It's me. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to learn a lot of really cool things. All of the webinars will be recorded, so if you can't make the time, then it will be sent to your inbox that you can watch. And then, of course, on Facebook, I'll be posting the link there and all of the challenges and stuff there. So if you have any questions about Upgrade, let me know. Go ahead and feel free if anybody has any questions about that. To sign up, you can go to bodyimagebuilder.com and click on the Upgrade link, that picture that I just showed you, that purple one with Upgrade. And early bird discount right now, 25% off, so $747 instead of $997. I don't see anybody have any questions. Last minute, last call for questions, either about Upgrade or anything that we talked about today. If it's taking you a minute to type, just type me and then hit enter, and then I can unmute you. All right. Well, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you do have any questions and you maybe just don't want them answered here, then feel free to message me on Facebook or email me at bodyimagebuilder@gmail.com. If you're not wanting group mentoring, maybe something more private and intimate where I just work with you, you can message me also or email me for the details for that. Trying to think what else we have coming up. I think that is it for now. But you guys are awesome. Go out and bridge the gap from where you are to where you want to be. Upgrade your life. You can do it. Have a fabulous day. Namaste.